Fantasy football, boys. It's time for Ground Points. You know what day it is? It's Thursday. You thought it was Friday, but it's Thursday. And I'm giving you the preview for this next week. We had a great week last week. Most notable upset would be the Alejandros smashing the Zenyatas. I bet nobody saw that coming. A little more on that later. We also had Arrested Development stepping up big time, but to go over this, we need an expert. So that's why we called in Eric Karabell from ESPN Fantasy Football. Eric, come on in.
Thanks very much for having me, Chuck. Your league has a lot of different things going on with it, but if I had to analyze, guys, and I'll just give you a quick synopsis of what's going on. I think there's clearly 4 teams that have the best shot of winning. Obviously, Arrested Development looks like a very tough team to beat. They seem to have the most players that will actually score the most points for them. I also think the Isaacs and the Pecan Sandys, as well as Knuckle Sandwich, also have very strong teams. And Chuck, you would probably agree with me that those 4 teams probably have the best shot to win.
Yeah, of course I agree with you. I think that you're exactly right.
Like I said, yeah, you're exactly right, Chuck. You're exactly right. And what we have here is 3 tiers. So the second tier, we're gonna go ahead and put Zenyatas in there. We also have the Alejandros, who put a whooping on the Zenyatas last week, and the Cat's Pajamas are also in that one as well. Madmen, although they are 2-0, they do not seem to have a chance in this league because they score less points than everybody else very much anyways. but they are 2-0, they've just gotten kind of lucky. The last ones that really don't have a shot, it would be the Pepes and the Blue Dogs, and also below them would be the Straight Ballers. So, Chuck, to sum it up, 4 teams at the top. The favorite would be Arrested Development at this point, but it is a young season yet, Chuck. It is a young season.
Well, thanks, Eric Karabell. We'll probably never have you on again, because that was annoying. All right. He is right about one thing, though. The Straight Ballers are straight. You fill in the blank. Look at his team name. The definite upset of the weekend, as I mentioned earlier, was the Alejandros beating the Zenyatas, and looks like we just got called in during Eric's talk, and the GM of the Alejandros is on talking. Miguel, you there?
Hey,
are you there, Miguel?
fellow Crown Fantasy Football alum. You guys got a little taste of what's coming here for 2010. Of course, I'm trying to move my players up from the junior varsity to varsity. Last week, they tried to put a game together, and, for a high school team, they didn't do too bad, I guess you consider, because Michael got some ass whooping. And I hate to say it, but Isaac is coming down the line, and he's the one making those kind of comments, but I just humbly accept that I'm one of the best general managers in the game there is today. And I just also want to know that, let you guys know that Senor Knuckle Sandwich is in for a mean undertaking this weekend, because I'm coming after you, because I already got a couple of high school players that went up to the varsity and hoping they're going to be making their debut this weekend. So I got something coming for you guys. Have a good one, and see you at the top.
Thank you, GM of the Alejandros, everybody, Miguel Perez. Well, we got a lot of good matchups this week. We got brother-on-brother hate crime between the Isaacs and the Zenyatas. I'm going to go ahead and take the Isaacs on that one. Arrested Development plays the Madmen. I'm guessing that will be your biggest blowout of the week. Madmen scores 68 points, and Arrested Development scores 130. Alejandro's and Knuckle Sandwich, you heard him. He's coming for David. Okay, scared. I'm scared. I'm so scared. And then we got a couple other decent matchups. But y'all have a great weekend. I'll be in Tahoe. Always bet on black. And take the home underdog on Monday night. I told you again. I called it again. Peace.